Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Enjin coin. $1.28 right now, a 6.97% increase in the last 24 hours altogether. We actually saw Enjin around $1.19 at the beginning of the 24-hour period. Now at $1.28. Continuing to look very, very good. We actually saw it pushing all the way up to about $1.38, and now we've kind of seen it come back about 10 cents since then. But I do want to kind of stress out how big this has been for Enjin, this recovery that we've seen in the last week. If we take a look at the last week, we are seeing about a 13.82% increase, a very solid increase for Enjin. If we take a look actually at this article, it talks more about that. So Enjin coin cryptocurrency over 38% up in the last 14 days. So they talk about the all-time high, obviously, really where it's been in the past, $3.94 on Friday, April 9th. They always word it a little weird there in the articles, but Enjin's coin current value at that $1.26. Right now, obviously, we are seeing that $1.28 price point as we continue to move around. A lot of volatility going on right now with Enjin because there is a very, very low market cap at $1.1 billion. Do remember, guys, Enjin was seeing some very, very, massive volatility because of this low market cap. So we are going to continue to see it move around very, very quickly. But there's a lot of good news to really jump into today when talking about Enjin. So stay tuned with us, and we'll give you guys price predictions as well for the end of the year and the end of the bull market as well. So Enjin coin is an Ethereum token that aims to make it easy for individuals, businesses, and brands to use non-fungible tokens or NFTs. Enjin is used to directly back the value of NFTs minted within the Enjin ecosystem. So if we take a look at the last month, we are seeing about a 7% dip overall, which is not too bad considering we went all the way down to about 76 cents during that June 22nd dip. I do want to take a look now at the Enjin, really news and information that we're going to be taking a look at today. And starting off, we're going to talk about Max at Enjin. He talks about Enjin Wallet 2.0 is not an upgrade. It's a completely new app. This is why it's taking time to build. One does not build the best crypto wallet in the world without taking important design and development time. It will release soon this year. So this is definitely very, very good to continue to see this taking place. And we do see some people talking about it here as well. So it's been 4 months since your post. Only you think it's the best crypto wallet in the world. And then he actually has a response here. If you had the alpha version on your phone, I'm confident you will agree with me. So a lot of people are very, very excited about this. And you are seeing that he is definitely backing his own his really own developments here, which is what you want. You want to have confidence. You want to have the idea that he is trying to make, the best possible wallet, out there. And I think realistically, if you guys have actually taken a look at the alpha version on your phone, it does look very, very good. The UI is continuing to get better and better, and I think the development progress is actually progressing fairly fast. So we're going to talk about really what else is there to look into when looking at Enjin. So Valor.com, actually a very, very small, cryptocurrency exchange, actually just listed Enjin recently. So the July 5th, it listed Aave, Enjin, Mana, Matic, and Uni. So just a couple of coins, very solid coins that were listed, and Enjin being one of the many. So let's take a look now at Enjin's recent tweets as well. Just kind of talk about what's been going on here. So Enjin, emerging technologies like blockchain can play an important role in addressing global inequality, exclusion, discrimination, and unemployment. So you can actually read more about that at UniCry webinar that he will be speaking at July 8th. I'm not sure exactly who this guy is. Just kidding. He's the CTO of Enjin.io. And I actually, was looking at this name and I couldn't piece it together. But, when I click on him or hover over him, it does, Witek Radomski. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his name, but it's looking fairly good. We are continuing to see a lot of good things happening for Enjin right now. And I want to talk a little bit more about what else is taking place. So here we have thank you to our community and all who helped make the EFI public sale on CoinList a success, to Infinity and beyond. So Efinity plus CoinList, Efinity token sales drives 40,000 plus new token holders. That's a massive amount of token holders to really start out with more than 19 million in EFI tokens purchased throughout the course of the sale. The event drew massive demand on CoinList with more than 652,000 unique registrants, and the second highest in CoinList history. Businesses and developers need a platform that can deliver a modern, mainstream, developer-friendly NFT experience. Creators should not be forced to work with crippling fees, inflexible smart contracts, and disjointed interoperability. The Efinity team understands this. So the Efinity blockchain is a cross-chain NFT network powered by the Efinity token EFI and built on Polkadot. So this is definitely going to be a very, very big deal. They talk about how Efinity is environmentally friendly, scalable, and built to enable a future where NFTs are widespread and easy to use as smartphones today. So we'll see really what takes place with this. I think we are going to see a lot of people very excited about the future of Efinity, and obviously, Enjin Coin kind of working with that. So we jump into Enjin, talking about 9 years ahead of schedule. We've made jump net carbon negative. This is our first steps towards our plan to enable carbon neutral NFTs by 2030. So this is definitely a goal they've talked about quite a bit, and it's continuing to, be a very, very bullish sign in what Enjin has been doing, because obviously anybody, making carbon neutral things is going to continue to be a very, very good thing for, many different reasons. We're going to talk about the major benefit of Efinity Network for developers and users alike are the lower configurable gas prices. So Polkadot's relay chain takes care of consensus, and end users don't have to pay the price of validation. And I wanted to really talk about this a little bit more if we jump into the article in just a tiny bit here. Enjin Room, Efinity token sale reaps 20 million, like we talked about. Enjin game devs react. So they talked about this, and the sale appeared successful. In just under 3 hours, Enjin sold $20 million worth of EFI tokens to over 40,000 participants. 400,000 accounts waiting in the queue, bringing the totals sold to 36 million thanks to an earlier private sale. So that is a massive amount obviously sold, and we're continuing to really kind of see success in the Enjin ecosystem as well. If you go to the Enjin Twitter, you can actually jump down here a little bit and see they have things like Kingdom Carnage, they have things like Six Dragons that are constantly being developed and worked on the Enjin ecosystem, and obviously, continuing to make Enjin look better and better every time, they really come out with some big updates and really progress toward that Enjin ecosystem. So I want to jump into the actual price chart yet again for Enjin. Right now we have $1.28. We actually see a 4.35% increase. However, we are seeing a massive drop here from, that $1.35 that we saw down to $1.27. One thing to note, guys, is if you go to the prices of all coins, you are going to see that price drop across the board. So Bitcoin right here, we actually can take a look, dropped from 34,100 all the way down to 33,000. So a massive drop across the board, like I said, for so many different coins, and that does all take place at the same time, so you can't really account that against Enjin, unfortunately. So if we go back to Enjin, we are going to see that this $1.28 dip that we saw right here could easily come back and push us back to $1.35 before the end of the day. We'll see if that does take place. Obviously, there is a lot of movement in volatility during the weekends, and especially with crypto, we are going to see a lot of people starting to understand that, weekends can be very, very volatile. There can be a lot of FUD very, very quickly, and there's a lot of people just kind of waiting on the crypto markets and playing with it during the weekend. So make sure to really do your own research before investing in any of these crypto coins, because I do think there's so much potential in crypto, but there is always a lot of risk involved as well. So I do want to talk about the future of Enjin. By the end of the bull market, I do expect Enjin to actually be pushing very, very high, $4 to $5 marks at the very, very least. We already saw, if we take a look at the last year, a price point of $4 April 8th at 8 p.m. I do think realistically we are going to see that come again at the end of the bull market. And like I said, about a $5 to $6 price point is my price target for Enjin. That's going to be a conservative, realistic price prediction by the end of the bull market part 2. But realistically, by the time we get out of this accumulation phase, it'll be a little late in 2021. And because of that, by the end of 2021, I do see Enjin right around a $2 to $3 price point. So do remember, guys, as we move forward, this is going to be a patience game during this accumulation phase, during this FUD or manipulation phase. We are going to see a lot of people jumping out of the crypto game, and I think that's exactly when you start to jump in and make yourselves some great profits. So we'll see. We'll continue to keep you guys up to date with price predictions and obviously news and bullish news relating to any altcoins out there on really the cryptoverse. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. Thank you guys for the awesome support. I'll see you guys all in the next one.